It's been a while, but I'm back with a review of the 2026 Elimination Chamber PLE. 2026's Elimination Chamber PLE was a four-match card. It had the men's chamber, the women's chamber, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the Men's Intercontinental Championship. Today, we're going to look at every match and my thoughts on it, including the good and the bad. Let's get into it. The Women's Chamber was the first match of the PLE, and it consisted of Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Tiffany Stratton, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, and Kiana James. Going into this match, I have to say that I was rooting for Raquel. She's finally been embracing her powerhouse size, and she's been on a roll lately, and she keeps getting better, and that was shown in the match itself. I mean, Raquel had 3 eliminations. 2 of them were stacking 2 opponents up at the same time. Now, I have to say that the SmackDown before, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky lost their tag team championships to Nia Jax and Lash Legend, so that kind of gave me some suspicions on what the outcome of the chamber could be. Overall, I feel like this match was pretty good. It was a good first match of the night. Rhea Ripley ended up winning. I'm more happy that Rhea Ripley ended up winning over Tiffany Stratton because I just don't want to see a rematch between her and Jade. I don't think that'd be good at all. But I've seen on the internet there seems to be real life heat between Rhea and Jade, and I really wonder how this is going to play out going into WrestleMania season. Next up, we have AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. This was AJ Lee's first singles match in over a decade. Overall, I think this match was pretty good. There was a little bit of shenanigans, referee bumps, there was a steel chair that exposed turnbuckle, but I think it all kind of worked together. It wasn't overbooked or anything like that. Becky's feud with Jessica Carr, the referee for the match, that worked out well with her getting knocked down and Becky Lynch just doing whatever she can to cheat. Becky Lynch got super close to taking the win away from AJ Lee, but AJ Lee ended up cinching in the Black Widow, and she is now your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. AJ Lee looked really good in this match. I mean, she was fantastic. For it being her first singles match in over a decade, that is impressive. Previously, she's only been in tag matches and war games, but still, she looked great. Next up, we have the Men's World Heavyweight Championship match, and this was CM Punk versus Finn Balor. Going into this match, I'm not going to lie, I was heavily into Finn Balor winning the World Heavyweight Championship. I think it would have been interesting to get the championship off of Punk, and I think Finn Balor also just deserves it. Previously, like in a couple Raws before Elimination Chamber, it seemed like they were almost burying Finn Balor. I mean, Adam Pearce was saying that if Finn Balor won the championship at Elimination Chamber, it would ruin the main event of WrestleMania. Now, don't get me wrong, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns will be an awesome match. But to, say that Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns would ruin the main event of WrestleMania is just stupid, and I think it really downplays Finn Balor's in-ring ability and skill and how underappreciated he is. It shows how underappreciated he is in the WWE, at least from creative's perspective. Anyway, enough of my rambling. This was a great match. There was multiple times during the match that I thought Finn Balor was going to win. It turned out to be just a false finish, but CM Punk was very resilient in the match. He ended up winning and retaining the championship, and at the end of it, Finn Balor showed him some respect. He might be hinting towards a Finn Balor face run. I kind of doubt it. They've been teasing face runs from multiple people, and it just hasn't happened. But overall, this match was great. Now, I was just going to go on to the Men's Elimination Chamber match, but I remembered we've got the reveal of who or what was in that box. Turns out, it was Danhausen. I don't know what the internet was thinking when they were thinking it was going to be Chris Jericho. Why would Chris Jericho come out in a box? Why? I mean, it makes sense for a supernatural character like Danhausen to come out of this stupid box. It was stupid from the beginning. It was a box that they refused to open until Elimination Chamber. Why wouldn't they just open it immediately? And the presentation of Danhausen I really liked. I thought it was cool. All the girls he came out with, the music, I thought it was great. The stupid little pyro that he had, I thought that was funny. I think he has potential to be a great comedic character in WWE, and um, I can see him working together with R-Truth, and I think that would be hilarious. Enough of Danhausen. Let's get into the men's chamber match. This year we had Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Trick Williams, Javon Evans, Logan Paul, and L.A. Knight. Yeah. So going into this match, I thought, man, LA Knight has to win this match. There is no way LA Knight stays in the WWE much longer if he doesn't win this match. It is outrageous that he didn't win the Royal Rumble and that he didn't win the Elimination Chamber. All we can kind of hope for is that they're going to give him the money in the bank, but even I'm not really sure that they're going to do that. From an in-ring perspective, this match was all right. There was a couple high-flying moments. Javon Evans jumping off of the pod for a frog splash. Can be noted is LA Knight going up for that DDT where he jumps from the second rope to the top rope, and he slipped. I feel like it's a Mandela effect. I swear he slips on that most of the time when he does that. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But I think he might need to take that out of his arsenal. I also saw that I think that rope was just being weird. It happened to Finn Balor in the World Heavyweight Championship match earlier in the night. So who knows really? But overall, the in-ring perspective, it was decent. The best part about this match was the shenanigans. First off, we had the masked man climbing up the side of the elimination chamber. I don't know what he was trying to go for there. What is he going to do on top of the elimination chamber? I don't know. He got caught unmasked. When Trick Williams was eliminated, they opened the chamber door and another masked man slipped inside of the chamber and stomped Logan Paul. And as he's leaving the chamber, he reveals himself. It is Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is back from his injuries, and I mean, when I saw that, it's insane how quick he came back from his injuries, and I am very grateful that he's back. I think he's back as a face. Who really knows at this point? He ended up leaving, and Drew McIntyre ended up coming in and attacking Cody Rhodes. Orton and Rhodes attacked him a little bit until Randy Orton RKO'd Cody Rhodes out of nowhere, stealing the victory from Cody Rhodes. And Randy Orton is going to WrestleMania. And I don't know, I was super surprised. I wasn't expecting Randy Orton to do it. I was kind of expecting maybe they'd go for the safe choice with Cody. That would be kind of boring. But they pulled the trigger. Randy Orton is facing Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Now, this isn't Cody's last chance for WrestleMania main event for the championship. Nick Aldis, during the post show, he announced that Cody Rhodes will face Drew McIntyre on SmackDown for the WWE Championship. We're going to see how that goes. I'm hoping that Cody doesn't win because I think Cody needs to take a break from the WrestleMania main event just for a year or two to let somebody else go up there, man. Overall, I thought the PLE was pretty decent. I think that both of the Elimination Chamber matches were outshined by the two non-Elimination Chamber matches. I thought those were the best matches, and that might be telling of the PLE's quality if the most advertised matches on the PLE, the one it's named after, weren't the best matches on the card. Overall, I'd say that this PLE, I'd grade it a B or B minus. I think I'll go B minus. Um, it had strong points, but it was decent at best, I think. So anyway, that's my review on the 2026 Elimination Chamber PLE. I think going forward on my channel, when I make wrestling content, I'm going to be sticking with PLE reviews. Weekly show reviews, I don't think I'm going to be able to stick with my schedule and work. Um, PLEs, I can take time out of my day to watch and kind of formulate my opinion better than I can with weekly shows. But if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what I can do, improve on, what I did well, what I can't do well, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.